What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be playing Undertale Dungeons. Oh wait, I'm not playing anything. Yeah, I'm making a tier list. So basically, yes, I'm doing the tier list thing. Now, of course there is already like some like difficulty next to it for some bosses. Some bosses they don't even have it. So basically, I am going to be ranking them. Now, this is off of like personal opinion. Do not take it so seriously. And also this is not based off. This is based off when you're at that point. Of course, if you have like shark armor and you're gonna do like Undying the Undying, obviously it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy for you. But for that time, we're doing like the difficulty by the level range. Yeah, by the level range you'll reach this like that boss. Now let's just get started, cause I'm gonna be trying to put a lot of effort into this for reasons. And then I don't want to put so much effort, although I probably already have done so much already. Let's get started. Alright, so basically, let's start from this one right here. I didn't choose an order, I just, I don't know, just did some random order. Let's see. This one is Enraged Napstablook. Enraged Napstablook, I would say, is a medium boss. When you face Enraged Napstablook, it's like that medium over. Most of the other mediums, I'm trying to lower it like video stuff. Otherwise, it's medium. It's not like easy, very easy. It's like medium boss. It's not that hard, but it's like that's not down. Right, but some pattern is reasonable. I take the low medium. Now this one is for the ruins. Now, of course, I'm not gonna just do like, oh well, right now I have. Actually, I still have not gotten the imposter armor yet. I can't get armor. I never get armor. They just give me everything else but the armor. Ruins. I'd say ruins again. In total is like a medium boss. Toriel can be difficult. Like, of course, I'm not ranking it individually. I think in total it's harder than, of course, it is like that. And let's see. So yeah, this is basically how I see it. I just realized I made a huge mistake. I was rambling all about Enraged Napstablook. Am I stupid? Wait. Enraged Napstablook is the one that's mad. Right, that's how you get the Dapper Hat, right? In that case, I think that one's actually pretty difficult. So I'll put that in low hard. There. I was just ranting about how it's so hard. And of course, how it's so easy, but of course it's Enraged Napstablook, not regular Napstablook. Yeah. Alright, this I can barely see. Ruins. Oh wait, I accidentally placed this here. Yeah, yes. Actually, let's do Snowden. I'll place the ruins here. I would say Snowden is actually a hard boss because what do you call Mew Mew, the anime doll. Okay, I should never have done that. Yeah, so basically, I don't know, Mew Mew is very hard. I'm sorry, I was not able to beat Mew Mew until I just had a bad voice crack. I was not able to beat Mew Mew, I would say, until I got Asgore armor. But this is Snowden. This is the second boss. So yeah, I would say Snowden is a hard boss. Waterfall, to be honest, Waterfall is kind of easy. I gotta be honest. Waterfall is easy. I don't know. It's because I played Waterfall with help from a cousin. Okay, look. That's understandable. So maybe that's why I found it easy. But truly, it was never that difficult, even when I soloed it. Like, it was never that hard to do Waterfall. I'll do actually Hotland because it's after. It's medium. I remember it can be struggling at times. Then again, it's really like a low medium. I think it's a bit harder than, a tiny bit harder than Waterfall that gets into medium. But yeah, I really don't see it that difficult. Of course, if you're doing it solo and you're just at this stuff, it's gonna be very hard. But it's like this is like the bosses you're meant to do with like a squad. You know, you're not meant to do it with like one person. What is this one? This one is Undying the Undying. Okay. Okay, it says Undying the Undying. Very easy now. Undying the Undying is impossible. I would say you would still die until you had. No, I think I still died even with Asgore armor. Literally, it was like maybe even like Sans armor. Like that's when I was like, okay, it ended because literally it's impossible. It's impossible for the lower. Like you cannot tell me like what do we even have at that point? Like what waterfall armor or something like that? I don't know because again, I think my cousin tried to beat it and then he died a couple times. Again, it's impossible. Probably not for you now. But yeah, for a very long time, this was very hard to impossible. It deserves the impossible rank. Asgore. Now it says it's a medium boss on the thing. And I agree with it. I think Asgore is a medium. I think it's the top. It's the top of the medium. Simply because of the levels. But then again, like, it depends. Like, Asgore, when you first get to Asgore is very hard. I remember the second attack, very difficult for me. I literally couldn't beat Asgore for a couple days. Until, like, eventually I got the hang of it. And, you know, the rest of the attacks are easy. But yeah, I would say it's a medium to even hard. But, I mean, yeah, I would say that. But then again, like Asgore, it's very hard at the beginning. But then it really, like, after you get some armor, you can literally beat it with Asgore armor. That's the thing for like Mew Mew. Like Mew Mew, the reason it's hard, well, Snowdin's hard because of Mew Mew, is because even if you got like the things like even like 1 or 2 higher, or even a couple more than that, you still wouldn't be able to beat it. You'd still get one shot, and because it was difficult, I still don't really understand it. Next boss is Omega Flowey. Omega Flowey is, I would say, again, very hard at the beginning. Very hard at the beginning. It's a confusing boss. It's very confusing. Yeah, it's very confusing. I would actually put it in the medium range. It is a hard boss, and it is long and it is tiring. But in total, I like it. It feels like you're dying when sometimes you're not dying, but it feels like you are. Especially at that end. I thought just end it all at some points. And again, really like much like Asgore. Asgore very hard at the beginning. But once you like understand it even a tiny bit or get some better armor, like one stage, maybe even the same armor as like Omega Flowey, Omega Flowey armor and stuff like that, you should be good. And all you need is like speed potions. I would say it is the hardest medium boss. It is definitely a medium boss, I would say at least. And of course I have to put it all the way here. Yeah. Alright, next boss is Hopes and Dreams. Oh no, wait. Yeah. So apparently, oh wait, that's Megalovania. I accidentally messed it up again. Yeah, so this is Hopes and Dreams. I gotta be honest. Oh, what is it? Okay, yeah. It is an easy boss. I would say this is it's an easy boss. I'm sorry. Like, apparently, like, when I started playing when Omega Flowey, like, Asgore to Omega Flowey, and then Omega Flowey to Azrael. And after Azrael came out is when I truly started playing this hardcore. And by the time I got to Azrael, you could see sometimes in videos in, like, the imposter one. I just like to test it out, see how hard it is. I beat it first try. It is so easy. I mean, it's like no challenge. Apparently it was like hard and it was like nerfed, but still way too easy. And Omega Flowey's way harder than Asriel, because Asriel, I literally beat it first try. I had Asgore armor, because I remember I was never that lucky to get Omega armor or the what do you call it, the blade, the blades. Again, never that lucky. Yet with Asgore armor, I beat it first try. It's very easy. You shouldn't have trouble with this at all. Next is Sands. Now, Sands. That will be alarm. Okay. Remember. So my cousin had gone to level 115 when Sans came out, and I wasn't. So I asked him we can just swap accounts because he was stumped. He did not know how to beat Sans. And he even quit because he couldn't get anything from Sans and he couldn't get any better. Literally. So, so basically it took me a week to beat Sans. A week on his account. And I remember, it's a very fun boss. I gotta be honest. It's a fun boss. I remember so many people were complaining. They're like, Sans is too hard. When is Sans gonna get a nerf? Sans needs a nerf. Sans that. Sans is bad. Sans is bad. He's Gaster is bad. It's blah 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 blah. Whiners. Those are just people who have a skill issue, by the way. And yes, I was pseudo part of that people. Well, I never wanted it to be nerfed. I like a challenge. But yes, I died many times. And yeah, I was finally able to beat it. And actually, the way, and then eventually I got really good at beating Sans. And then actually it took me another week because he got me, I got 115 on my main account. And then it took me a week to get armor. I know, I just can't get armor. I got bones and blasters. Bones, blaster, bones, blaster. For literally every time I beat Sans. Every time, I don't know, for a week. And then eventually, finally, I was able to get, I got AI armor. And then I didn't even get Sans' hoodie first. I got AI armor before it. Yep. Alright, next is Megalo Strike Back. It's a hard boss. I would say, now if we're talking pre-nerf, geez, this boss is, this boss is literally like, impossible. Like, you needed probably 01 AI armor or something like that, and spend like 4 or 5 hours. The blobs now are like 2 million or like 5 million or something. It used to be 20 million, which is still like a decent challenge like now. Well, of course not as much, because now we do billions of, it's not, well, of course now it's easy. And like, it was like the, Kara had the same HP as 1 trillion, and then 20 million for the, I was paying. I remember that first day, and then he gave a huge nerf. Still pretty difficult. Took a while to, like a month to really beat it, but I never saw a real point. Kara's things weren't that good, and eventually, like, I eventually ended up beating Kara. Alright. 01. It says medium, and I gotta be honest, I gotta agree. It's definitely a medium boss. It's just, like, at first, it's just not hard. I mean, you just have to have patience. Patience, that's it. Literally, it's very easy. It's basically Asgore's attacks, but nerfed times 10, right? Very easy. Just have to have patience. Then you'll be able to beat it. And that's basically all I gotta touch on. This is Spamton Neo. Oh my god. Very easy. I'm sorry. Spamton Neo, literally. You beat Spamton Neo. And then when you beat Spam, I beat it like a first couple attempts. The attacks are so easy. We're so easy. Like, it's so easy to win. And then he had to and then it broke, and it was, we were just like okay with it because literally like it was so easy. It was so easy. But then the items broke, and then he fixed it, and then it broke again, and then he finally fixed it. And then and then everybody kept soloing it, and it was just too easy. And then he buffed Spamton Neo, and everybody still soloed it. And he was trying so hard. Bucket was trying so hard, just to like make it hard that he ended up just making Snowgrave Neo, which let's be honest, Snowgrave Neo, he just went all out. I mean, he's like, you know what, people, you want to complain of it being too easy or it's just too easy. I'm gonna make it so hard, and it truly is. Now, we have the danger. Now, it is, I would say, a hard boss. I wouldn't say it's like impossible. I would say the regular imposter is a hard boss. Yeah, it's definitely a hard boss. But for right now, yeah, it's just a hard boss. I wouldn't see it as much in nothing else. If we're talking phase 2, I would say impossible. So yeah, phase 2 would be impossible. But for right now, it's just hard, right? Last but not least, it's core. And I gotta be honest, core is a medium. I put a lot of medium because truly there is. It's like, it's just a medium, right? It's sort of that level just to grind out and just grind out XP. It's not meant to be like extremely hard, right? I mean, of course, there's like, what's the Mettaton Neo? That was like, that was pretty difficult. But then again, like, you were probably able to beat it if you had good enough stuff. Like Azrael. And basically, that will be the tier list. Now, the longer I make this video, the more effort I'm going to have to put into this video. I hope I didn't mess up. I probably did on some audio parts. I wish I didn't, but I know I did. And this should be like a pretty high quality video. I'm probably, you know what? I'm going to hold my word. This is going to be a really high quality video. It's 20 minutes in recording, so that's a bit painful. But it will be okay. I just need to edit a bunch of things. And yeah, it'll be okay. Now, this is my final thing. I definitely think there's at least 3 bosses that were like impossible or really hard. 4 is fair, medium, of course. All this is my opinions. If you have a different opinions, you know what? Leave it in the comments. I always read my comments. And I'm here to see some recommendations. Now, if you want to actually try and do like this template, or use this template, I'll leave it in the description. If you want to use this for a video for the tier list, you can, and I'll leave it in the description. And yeah, go help yourself out, win yourself a role, so that's basically my thing. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Of course, many people are probably gonna be like, I beat Sans first try, and Danger Imposter phase 2, I beat it with my eyes closed. And don't even start with whatever I put. Undying the Undying. I had someone to carry me, so it was too easy. But you know what? I'm up for it. If you want to leave that in the comments, sure. Anyways, if you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Yeah. Peace.